So we're doing an update video today at my friend Craig MacDonald's house in Tempe, Arizona. We were out here a year ago. If you go back on our channel, you should find the video. I think it was December of 2017. And the first tree here that I want to show you, which has grown 5 times in size, is the Indian green thornless Jujube. This thing has gotten massive. The trunk is probably a good 6-7 inches across. Out here getting full sun. This is an excellent tree for the Phoenix area. Winter doesn't bother it, summer doesn't bother it. An excellent return on investment tree. You will get hundreds of dollars worth of fruit off a tree that will cost you $65, $75 to plant. And these generally fruit the first year as well too. Swinging around, there is a Moringa Forest. We all know what moringa is by now. A lot of health benefits there. Superfood. And underneath, we've got some Japanese sweet potato, some apricots, and some mulberries. Back over here, we have the king, the rainbow eucalyptus, which was a skinny twig when this was planted about 2.5 years ago, if I recall right. Now we're at easily 25, pushing 30 foot tall. Rainbow eucalyptus is a good tree for the Phoenix area. Give them some cold protection when they are young. If we see an abnormal winter, they will take full sun. They are not invasive. They are not messy. They are beautiful trees here. Got some mango, got some watermelon. Here's another one of my favorites, the Neem Tree. This was actually planted April of 2017. This was a 3-gallon size plant, maybe a foot tall, half the thickness of my pinky. This is in ground 1.5 years. This was basically the size of a pencil. Neem has over 300 known medicinal uses for it. They love full sun. The hotter the better for them. An excellent shade tree. It is also a natural mosquito repellent. Use it as a mulch. Next to it, we've got the Guava Tree, which has a really nice shape to it. Coexisting together. Over here we've got some pomegranates and the back half of the Moringa Forest, which I'm going to try and navigate my way through here while I'm looking at the phone. So here we've got solid shade in this west-facing front yard. You can see there's some Suriname cherry, some citrus. We've got a Venus mango, which is actually doing quite well. Probably just needs a little bit more sun. I apologize for the shakes. The gimbal is out of order today. Chocanon mango, which is putting on its second fruit set. Craig heavily mulched this yard. So you can see the soil here. This is multiple feet of mulch added every year. And you can see what's going on now. So the pH of this yard is going to be lower than the average Phoenix yard. Pineapple guava. In front of us here we have a moringa that is 2.5 years old. You can see the size of this tree. It's massive, 2.5 years old. Coming over to my left, one of my favorites. This is a Marcus pumpkin avocado. And this thing is easily 12 foot tall at the moment. Let me get to a better position. "12-foot tall Marcus pumpkin avocado. Back here planted in a heavily filtered sun environment. Leaves are gorgeous. This thing doesn't even get fed. It's got a really nice soil that it's growing into. It's not getting beat up by our sun. At some point here, it's going to break through to the sun. Plant them where it's somewhat shaded and let them grow into the sun. This is the perfect microclimate to start an avocado. I realize that most of you do not have this type of environment, but you can create it with other vegetation and shade fabric. To the right here is an Aravaipa avocado, which is doing well also, but looking for some sun. So we've got an Aravaipa and a Marcus pumpkin next to each other. Inside the Moringa Forest. 2.5 years ago, this yard was bare. It was dirt. There was nothing here. We've got some videos showing it. And now we've got all this going on. Didn't take a lot of time. It actually looked like this after about the first 1.5 years-ish. So that's the deal. You can grow pretty much anything here in Phoenix. It does not take a lot of work. If you build up your soil, you have a healthy ecosystem going on. The trees will take care of themselves for the most part. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, that something is inappropriate to grow here or it can't be grown, especially if they don't live here. We know what can be done here in Phoenix. We've been doing it for years. We'll come back a year from now and do another update. If you have any questions, you can ask in our Facebook group, Living the Green Life. Thank you for your time.